And hello again. Today I present you my mission to Eeloo again, because we need to save a crew from Eeloo orbit. After landing, they got a little stuck in there because they don't have enough fuel. Here I going to send a new segment for it. Here I trying to lift this segment on our SSTO, heavy lifting SSTO. And this segment is through nuclear shuttle. It's a second nuclear shuttle light segment. It is more big, it is more suitable for living because it has science lab and even gravity ring, artificial gravity ring. And here my SSTO decided to nosedive. So it is suboptimal, it is not good. So I decided to revert launch, and here I'm trying to recover it, and I decided to revert launch to rebuild my whole system and send this nuclear shuttle-like station on normal rocket. And about SSTOs, recently I built my, not built, I discovered again my Thunderhawk from Warhammer and in kerbal program, I mean. And I decided to build SSTO. And when I said my heavy lifting class SSTO, it is most draggy SSTO I ever seen, it is not true. My Thunderhawk SSTO is way more draggier because it has a ton of plates that way draggier than my heavy lifting class SSTO. So here I trying to build an efficient way to get this thing in orbit, and I did fairing around base of the our shuttle-like station, because I don't want to build crazy fairing around the wings, and to be honest, it not was very great idea, because this fairing destroyed my solar panels and radiators that these wings had. And you may ask why the station has wings, because these wings it is also a fuel tank. Those wings in Kerbal Space program have fuel too, so it's a great way to build nuclear shuttles. Here I deployed those panels that did not get destroyed by firing, and I decided to open and try out my gravity ring, and it was suboptimal too. It was not great. Yeah, here it got in dev spin, so I decided to revert again and rebuild my gravity ring. So here is gravity ring working, but firing destroyed all of my radiators and solar panels. Well, we don't need solar panels around Eeloo, but it would be cool if just for looks of solar panels. So firstly we're going not to Eeloo, we're going to Duna, because I want to switch crew from Duna station. My Duna station has very capable engineer, because she is building their small crafts to go around kerbal system, because my Duna station is a small shipyard. I decided to do a small shipyard because we have in Kerbal Space Program 1 features that enable us to make crafts in orbit, EVA construction. So it was a very interesting idea to build small shipyard. If I need small satellite in one way or another, I can build it there and use it for, I don't know, contracts, maybe for scientific studies in the kerbal system. So we're going to time warp to our Duna intercept, and we're going to air break. Well, it is shuttle-like after all, so I hope nothing goes wrong in air break. Well, to be honest, it was pretty good air break, as I said. Well, you see, but heating got destroyed my last radiator solar panels, so it's not great. Well, it destroyed only one, as I see here. But anyway, we're going to rebuild our solar panels and radiators in orbit of Duna, because we have engineer, we have orbital construction there, and I would like to repair my solar panels, and where it got destroyed, I'm going to switch from not switch, but detach my radiators and solar panels from the station and put it on this station segment. And yeah, about my Duna station, I built it a long time ago, and after one of updates, I think it was update that got us rotate would able us to rotate our docking ports when we docked not in the right position, and my station got stuck in completed state. It had a drone for collecting resources and building fuel, but it got stuck to station after this patch in Kerbal Space Program 1. So I would detach radiators and solar panels from there and put it on this shuttle-like station. So yeah, here we're going to dock and little bit of refueling. Yeah, my English not very great. Well, I kinda have dyslexia too, but it's not that important here. So we're going to refuel our tanks, and we're going with engineer to repair our station. And also I would take scientists from my Duna station and put it in my Eeloo station, so they can research some things. And after that, I think I want to get guys from Duna surface, because I have little Duna colony. Well, it's not very little, it's like big Duna spire, but it's not very big too. It's like medium-sized Duna colony. And I would get them in orbit so they can research and on land and in space. And I think here we got a little bit Kerbal Space Program frustration, because in the build in construction mode we have these small buttons on top that enable us to move our to offset our parts, but every time when I do this, I got stuck in this regime, in this mode, because interface of our time warp closes on these buttons, opens this on these buttons, I guess, because when I going to move there my mouse, instead of pushing button, I pushed on the interface of time warp. So here we repaired our station, and I'm gonna to restock our supplies of mechanics kits, and we're going to detach our station, open our gravity ring, and going to Eeloo, so we can bring fuel to our geyser and well, establish new station, establish new scientific outpost. And also I wanna build small Eeloo colony. Also I already have some blueprints, some safes about my Eeloo colony, and I want to build it there. It would not be so big, it would be like small Eeloo colony, but we also have would have now in Eeloo orbit station with gravity rings, so they can live there for a long time. And I think my kerbals travel in system in like cryosleep, because my shuttles and even my small capsules travel for a very long time sometimes in system. And I think it would be great for freeze our crew so they can maintain sanity and life on those big missions. So we're going to our Eeloo intercept, and yeah, we're going to dock our station. So I think here one of the questions was how I would dock to station with three shuttle-like crafts. We have here one docking port that can be used for crew transfers, and I think I had great idea how I would do our crew transfer. And here is you can see a small box with robotics, because robotics very buggy sometimes in Kerbal Space Program 1, but it's great to have them here, because in Kerbal Space Program 2 we don't know when robotics would add it and how they would add it, and what how they would look in Kerbal Space Program 2. So yeah, it's great to have robotics here, but they buggy sometimes. And you will see buggy robotics again, because my station that already in orbit of Eeloo had some robotic, has some robotic arm with antenna, and it was funny sometimes. Look how noodly it was. It's like going straight through shuttle body, and it's not really cool. And as you saw, I turned my orbit in opposite direction to dock to our station, because we got in Eeloo orbit not in the right place, not in the right orbital, I don't know how to say it. Well, you saw it, I turned my orbit, and now we can intercept our station. So yeah, after that we're going to dock, we're going to transfer our science, we're going to start researching it, and refuel our craft to get guys safe to home. Here are some wobbly robotics in my station, and we're going to dock our crafts here. Here I decided to dock firstly my shuttle to station. Here's some not very precise docking, and then my other segment to station to establish fully complete outposts on Eeloo, and then we're going to bring our colony to our landing spot that we got in previous video. So here is station complete, and now guys can return home with fueled craft. Here I tried to repair my exploded solar panels, but I forgot they completely was destroyed in my first station launch. And here is our station working with complete gravity ring. Here I transfer in gravity ring our kerbal, and it was cool to see it inside, but I don't know, maybe it's spinning too fast for a gravity ring, because in Kerbal 3.1 robotics are quite fast, and it's not, and they made not really realistic gravity rings. And here we going to refuel our shuttle. I would save some fuel in station, because I think I got pretty much good delta V for return, and I want to save some fuel on station for some future missions to Eeloo on nuclear shuttles, so I can return home, because I think in future missions I would do only one landing, and I save with this some fuel. Here I did some pause with game, because firstly I thought to make video just where I build station and not return home our crew, but here I think return home it's not most big segment that I can do, and I guess I return crew here. So we're going to detach we detached our craft and going to go home. Here I think I did maneuver with bank trap, or I don't really remember. I think yeah, I did maneuver with bank trap, and I decided to, even if I would not have great intercept mark, just to orbit for some time kerbal to land properly. Here. But I think we got even really good intercept trajectory, maybe, and we're going later to stop around kerbal without aero brake, because aero brake at those speeds it's not really safe for crew, and yeah, we're going to stop without aero brake. And about this, we got really close on our delta V margin. It's not that great, but I finished this mission, and it was really cool. So here, yeah, we're orbiting our kerbal, our sun, to have more great intercept mark, and without, I guess, those freezing pods that I said earlier, it would be pretty hard to live in these conditions for those many years that we're orbiting the sun. And yeah, I think my in my save my kerbal and my kerbal scientists figure out how to freeze kerbals. Well, kerbals they already have a pretty sturdy anatomy for spaceflight, because they not really have to eat, or I don't know, they can survive in most harsh conditions, and they would be okay with very great Gs. Even if they faint out, they would live in these big G forces, and they can even survive for some time on Jewel and Eve. Well, in Eve they even can be okay because they kerbals, and on Moho they can survive, so they really great for space exploration. And here we're going to air brake to get our orbit closer to Kerbin, so we can pick our landing site and precisely land on our runway and return fully our craft for reuse in the future, because it's fully reusable systems with those shuttles, or partially with some modifications, for example, like some fuel tanks and expandable science keys or something like that. Here I am little bit raising our apoapsis, because I don't want to fall in Kerbin atmosphere earlier than I need. And we going to I think I checked some contracts, I don't know. And here we're going to land our kerbals on at KSC on the runway. After this mission, I thought firstly this would be last mission for how does it say, Kerbal Record Keeping Society or something like that, storyline missions. But it was not the last mission for this. I need to build on all planet bases. On all planets I need to build something, small base or dock crafts there. But I would do this without recording, and I hopefully complete all missions. Here is our crew and science and money. Here I need to build station on Gilly, and on this video comes to an end. So thank you guys, thanks for watching, like, subscribe maybe, and I see you next time. Maybe I would build some stations on camera, so it would be great to do some missions like on my Duna colony or something like that. So thank you guys, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.